Hi, I'm Phil. Welcome to a pretty good cooking garden update. This is for the month of June, because today is June 2nd. Here's our lettuce box. I've been eating lettuce from it, and some of them are starting to sprout. And I think some of these things potentially are not lettuce, but maybe they are, I don't know. I tried to eat a salad of this the other day, and it was like unchewable. These are some forgotten plants. Got rejected tomatoes. Here's that fake black-eyed Susan plant, which is cool. But even more exciting, it's called a Little Tom. This is this baby tomato, and it's got baby tomatoes on it. Aren't they adorable? Took the pansies out of this here barrel and put some small eggplant plants. Here the chives are in full flower, which I think is pretty nice to look at. Here's a pepper and a tomato. They're very small plants. They're not really doing well. I think these guys made it through the frost. Yeah, I don't have high hopes for these two guys. They don't look too good. This is romaine lettuce, and it's delicious. It's really yummy. Look at this. Look at these guys. Still pretty young, but it tastes great. You should wash your vegetables before eating them. Here's the lovage plant. It's put up flowers. These are the flowers. We usually let it go to seed, because then it'll just reseed itself. But it looks weird. Look how weird it looks. These 3 tomatoes here, all new tomatoes. We had to replace all of them after the frost. So now we got a hillbilly and a mortgage lifter, and I think maybe another mortgage lifter. The mortgage lifter has a fun story. It's some, I think, guy who lived in a trailer or something developed this, and he sold them for $1 a plant, and he sold enough to pay off his mortgage. I think it was on the trailer. And then we have jalapeno plants up front, which actually they've got flowers on them, which is nice. Here we are in the land of garlic, which is very exciting. We've got about 90 heads of garlic that have come up, and they just in the last couple days have put up the garlic scapes. They're this crazy green bean looking thing that comes off the plant, and you actually are supposed to snip them because 1, you can eat it and it's delicious, but 2, it wastes a bunch of energy for the garlic plant. So if you snip them, the bulbs are supposed to grow bigger. Save that one for later. And back here, hiding in the garlic, is our blueberry plant, which pretty much completely survived all the frost. You can see we got all these nice looking bloobs that are almost ready. This ground cherry's doing real well. I'm still apprehensive as if that's actually a ground cherry or not, but store said it was, so I guess we'll see. All right, and this is a blackberry, which is also making berries. You can see here, these are the berries in production. So they have these nice white flowers, look like that. And each of those flowers becomes a berry if it's pollinated. And we got them all over the place. This thing's gonna put out shitloads of berries this year. It's very exciting, very delicious. Probably the rock star of this year is this squash plant, which has like quadrupled in size in the last couple weeks. And it's just hanging out in this bucket.
It's got poo-poo on it.
Yeah, some bird shit on it. But that's a yellow neck squash. I think it's already got a couple, well, no flowers yet. Oh yeah, we got some little baby squash forming right there. Those will be flowering right here. So that plant's doing fantastic. It's very exciting. All right, so here are the cucumbers. The 2 smaller ones are the ones we grew from scratch. This guy, we replaced him because that 3rd one got killed by the frost. And then on some day, Court and I were bored. We built this trellis for them to grow up, which was fun. Courtney painted it, and then Court put a bunch of shit in between the cucumbers, which I don't know why she did that. I think these are moonflowers. They're supposed to flower when the moon is out, but I'm probably gonna have to remove those because those cucumbers need room. Here's our chard. You can see, look at this nice yellow color on the chard. I don't know if you can see that or not. The stems are yellow. And then this is the green bean box. For whatever reason, this part of the green beans have just not grown very well. But these are the purple beans that are gonna climb, and they just came up recently. More romaine. This is called a mushroom plant. Never heard of it before, but it's supposed to taste like mushrooms. It doesn't taste like anything. This is rhubarb. We already cut some of this, but when we had a nice pink stalk, we cut the flower down. Court made some syrup with that and then some cocktails.
Was it good?
It was all right. We can skip all that shit, it doesn't matter. A couple of tomatoes. This was a butternut squash. Frost killed that, so we just put more tomatoes in there. I think these are more mortgage lifters. Just feeling optimistic about mortgages. This looks like celery or parsley. One of the two. I don't know. I don't know what a lot of this stuff is.
I think it says on the wrap.
It's parsley, correct.
Okay.
Good reading. And then we replaced some of the peppers in here. And there's some cilantro. Actually, I think some of those are celery starts. I think that's what these guys are. This Hungarian tomato that we got, they actually make like heart-shaped tomatoes. Here's a picture of a Hungarian tomato that hopefully will grow. The irises have bloomed for the most part. This is what they look like. That's one of my favorite flowers. That's almost all I want to show you. I guess that the Kentucky mint has come up real crazy. This stuff's real strong and it grows like a beast. I guess that's it. Bye.